morning everybody. Today I'm in the Malvern Hills again, and I was thinking the other day, I always go out and I plan my shoots, especially my landscape shoots. I might get a few photos on the way and on the way back, but generally I'll just take a photo of that thing. So today I've come to the other end of the Malvern Hills on the high point in the distance. I did a video here the other week, but it was on the other side looking this way. So this time I've gone to the high peak, but I don't really have a subject in mind. Obviously we've got the Malvern Hills that I'm standing on, but I'm also looking for other things to photograph. It's a pretty clear day, but we do have clouds coming in from the west. I think there's another front coming through the UK. So I'm making the most of the good weather and the good light. There are clouds toward the east again, and they're blocking that perfect sunrise. But I think we might get some sunlight around about 9 o'clock. I had a look on photopills and the AR function to see when that light was going to be above the cloud line. Although looking at it, it looks like the clouds are coming this way. I haven't planned any shots at all. I haven't planned any locations or anything like that. I'm literally walking and seeing what I can find. I've got my A7 III with the 85mm on it today to see what I can get. And I've also got the 35mm and a 15mm. I probably should buy something like the 24-70, but I've been trying to avoid doing that for now. But who knows, I'll probably end up getting one soon. Now, taking photos like this is okay, but they can get quite boring, and there's a lot more opportunities about to get much more compelling photographs. So the wind has really picked up and it's howling from the west. The cloud doesn't look great for a sunrise, but there's still some great shots here. I've just taken this one, and I've got this leading path running down and through, as well as this thorny bush in the foreground. Not the best shot in the world, but I kind of like it. Oh yeah, and I took it with a 17-28. I think it was around about 24. When you're shooting with the 85mm, these benches work really well. What I like to do is drop it down to a wide aperture, focus on the bench, and then take a shot. Now, even though the sun hasn't come out, there's still quite a haze in the air, and this is creating some nice layers. We've got these three different peaks, and I've taken a photograph with the 85, and I've got part of the front peak, then I've got the mid peak and the back peak. Even though it's quite a simple shot, I kind of like it. I spotted some trees on this first grassy knoll, and then I've got one of the peaks in the background. So I put the trees on that top third intersection, and then I've got the line of the hill coming through the shot. What would probably work is if someone was to walk around the corner on the path. Clouds just destroying any chance of any sunlight this morning. I've got a bit of a glow off the clouds, and I've got a bit of a glow off the blue sky, but not much else. But hey, that's landscape photography. Sometimes you win and sometimes you get beautiful sunlight, and other times you don't. But it's taking advantage of what you've got in front of you. And that camera is wobbling around like anything in this wind. Come on, come on. So it's a little bit too cold to get anything else out of my bag. I've kept with the 85 for now, but I really like this peak. I like how the path goes up the peak. I got a picture of a lady running along in a blue top. She really stood out nicely, and I'm going to get another shot now as well. When the light is a little bit flat, getting people in your frame can really bring something else to your photographs. If you look at these two shots, the one on the left looks a little bit empty, whereas the one on the right looks much better. This tree looking down this path is quite interesting. In that first shot, I kind of dirtied up the frame with this prickly bush in the foreground. I don't know what it's called. Again, showing my ignorance. But what I think will work is if I get closer, shoot at f1.8, and I make a stitched image, this will give that medium format look. So I'll try that out. I want this sweeping path in the shot as well, even though it's going to be out of focus. I really like shots like this. So whenever you are doing any kind of pano stitched shots, you just need to make sure there's lots of overlap and you get more than you think that you need. I've shot so many where there's one missing, there's a gap in the frame or anything like that, it ruins the whole shot. So as long as you shoot wide enough, and as long as they overlap enough, you will get a good shot. I love doing that. With the 85 especially, you can get quite a wide shot, and like I said, you can fake that medium format look. This is why I need a zoom. Those bikers came past, but because I had the 85 on, it was too tight. I couldn't quite get a good shot of them. If I'd have had a zoom, I could have zoomed out, got a shot of them in the frame really quickly. And they'd have been really close and it would have made a really nice shot. I am going to get them in the frame down the bottom, but they're really far away now. Missed it. The more I go out and the more I take photos, the more I'm thinking, probably need a zoom. I've come the other side of these two trees now. I'm going to get a shot of them. They look really windswept and really interesting. And then with a peak in the background, with people on that peak, looks really good. I think I might have missed the people, but still looks really cool, windswept tree. So all I'm doing really is just hunting around, seeing what I can find. I don't have a subject in mind. I don't have a specific shot in mind, but there is lots to photograph. And again, it's just fantastic being out. Now I'm going to head home and grab a coffee. My mouth's stopping working because it's getting so cold. So yeah, it's about time to head off. Now, if you like this video and want to see more, make sure to subscribe, click the like button, leave a comment below. It'd be great to hear your thoughts.